Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 10 of Walking with Jay. Well, today is a wonderful, beautiful day here in sunny St. George, Utah. Tired today, again, really tired. Today I have a valid excuse for being tired, a couple of valid excuses. Last night I ended up having to go to the emergency room. I have an infection on an open wound that I have on my leg, and so I'd been cleaning out the wound for the last 3 or 4 days with alcohol and peroxide, and apparently that's not the thing to do, especially if you have diabetes. You got to go get those open wounds taken a look at by the doctor. So I don't know. Anyway, so I was getting ready to go to bed by 10 o'clock, which is my new bedtime. And my wife looked at my leg and just said that, yeah, you got to go in. You got to go get it taken a look at. And gradually I'm getting out of my denial of my health problems, diabetes being one of those health problems that I have. And sometimes when reality hits you in the face, it can be a little overwhelming. And so yeah, I cried a little bit, but I was super glad that we went in. They gave me a shot of antibiotics to hopefully keep the infection from spreading. I got an infection, actually, might have been the same leg or the other leg, I don't even remember, a couple years ago, and I was ended up hospitalized over it. So I don't know, it's just one of those deals. So anyway, didn't get back from the emergency room till about midnight, and then I'm just so upset over it that I had stomach problems for the rest of the night, so I didn't sleep very well, and ended up winding up getting about 4 hours of sleep, and that is not enough for the big man. Get 4 hours of sleep for sure. So there's that. And the funny thing about it is that just before I got this infection, I had decided to start paying more attention to my diabetes, and I had just started to decide to cut back on the sweets and cut back on the carbohydrates and all of those things. And I guess that's just God's way of hammering the point home. It's like, you really got to take this stuff seriously, Jay. I think he calls me Jay sometimes. Maybe he calls me Jeremy, Diz. I don't know. All these terms of endearment I have from friends and family members. I'm sure God's familiar with all of them. So anyway, super tired today. Good day at work though. All things considered. Had a benefits fair, and they were telling us about not using the emergency room for our insurance. So luckily I don't get insurance through them, but the point comes through that you got to take a little better care of yourself, Jeremy. And so, lesson learned. I'm working on it. I'm baby stepping. I'm trying to do better things for my health and wellness, and this walk is actually one of those better things that I like to do. So I get out here, and if I can hold a conversation with myself or with you, then I feel like I'm walking at a decent pace. And I feel like since I started this video vlog, that I could be wrong. We might have to check the tape, but I think that my breathing has gotten a little bit better. So I'm excited to see what it's like 30 days in. So yeah, so things like that, just kind of going to the hospital and dealing with negative comments from people outside of people that you know and care about, that kind of tests your mettle a little bit, you know, and helps you to kind of think about really what are you trying to do and what are you hoping to accomplish. And I know that if I put myself out there, I'm gonna get hammered a couple of times, you know, from people. And I guess you just gotta get thick skin and still keep a soft heart, you know. Maybe that's what I'll learn through this whole process. Yeah, I don't know. It hurts. It hurts my feelings when people say rude things about me, but they don't know me for who I really am. And so I don't have a lot of enemies naturally among people who I know. So I try to be a peacemaker. And one of my philosophies is just be cool with people, and if you can't be cool with them, go somewhere else, you know. So that's what I try to do. Kind of hard when you're trying to put yourself out there a little bit more and try to help more people and try to get more help from people too, you know. So I don't know. I'm still just trying to figure it all out. What I'm doing with my life, what I'm doing with my I guess I'd call it a ministry, really, but I don't know if that's a politically correct term to use. But it's just showing care and concern to people is what it's all about, really, you know, and just sharing my story, sharing my art. On my website, I've been sharing my art for free, and not my art, but my music, and I guess music is art. Anyway, did I tell you I was tired? Yeah, I'm really kind of tired still. Fat guy walking. Trying to beat back the fatigue is what's happening here. Anyway, so I did get a chance to take a nap when I got home today, which I've been getting a lot of power naps. Must be a reason for that. So, yeah. Maybe it's let's be silent with Jay for a while. How would that be? Just be silent. That's hard for me to do. My brain's usually running like 1,000,000 miles an hour, so that's why I do the relaxation response exercise sometimes, because it helps me to focus my thoughts and keep myself from running off into left field. So yeah, so I'm starting my habit stack over again today. Actually, the walking isn't even part of my new habit stack yet, so hey, there you have it. The truth of the matter is I walk a lot. I've always walked a lot. I don't like sitting still too much. So my new habit stack I'm starting today, back to day one. I don't know how. So one of the challenges of doing my video log is that on my iPhone is that you get phone calls periodically. I just got a phone call from my son, which I can't wait to hear from him. I'm excited about that. I don't know what I'm going to do on how to edit this together, because I don't know if I have the gear to edit this stuff together. I'll give it a shot though. So where was I at? I don't know. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. So anyway, silence with Jay. The more I put myself out there, the more I learn. That's the bottom line. Learning how not to be defensive. Learning how to use all of my recovery strategies and how to use all of my peer support strategies and all of these things. And do I have it perfect yet? No. Will I ever have it perfect? No. Will I continue to keep going? Yes. Can't stop now. Cannot stop now. Makes me just want to sing a song or something, you know? Don't know which song to sing. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far. Change this lonely life. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. I know you can show me. In my life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Whoa, sometimes these songs just come to me. I don't have to be in key, ladies and gentlemen. These songs come to me, they minister to me. That's an old song that speaks a lot of truth to me right now. Got some heartache and pain that I don't know if I can face again. But guess what? I'm going to keep doing it. Why? Because I made a commitment to video log every day that I can. And so that's why I'm here, and that's what I'm doing, Call me crazy, I don't care. Anyway, well, I love you guys. I'm going to call it a day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.